Wait, what? And hello again, once again, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? I hope we're doing fine on this fantastic night, day, morning, whatever time you're watching it. This is another little video I've put together. I made a video earlier and I stated that when I said SBMM doesn't really bother me, I meant it doesn't really affect me personally, because I'm not that good of a player. But as for SBMM being a bad thing, definitely. And it just shows what control Activision have over not only the franchise they've got, not their intellectual property, but also the community. And it's egregious, everything they do. It's all designed to put money in their pockets. And this video here is a prime example of when they talk about the patents they've got, the hit detection. Like, I might be off, I might be wrong, but there's a lot of things in this, this one here, I was lined up on him, I could see I was, and I shot, and just as I shot, he moved off to the side, but he was right there. And there's a lot like that, there's a lot of little micro stutters. It freezes every now and then, and right after it freezes, I just magically get killed from somewhere. This is the state of the game. This doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen quite regular, and it's normally after I've had a couple of good games. It'll put me in a quite easy lobby, and then it will do stuff like this, and I don't so much go positive. I'm lucky if I break even. Look at this hit. That's got to be a hit. That's got to be a hit. But no, get him eventually. There we go. Even Activision can't save you. I'm sorry. No, this is a thing with the game. I mean, that beginning clip, the opening clip was... I was right on him. I was literally right on him. 3 shots. A little micro adjustment just to make sure. Another shot, didn't hit. It is the state of the game. Like I said, I'm still playing hardcore, because I've got to admit I'm liking hardcore. Whenever I need to level up pistols, hardcore is the way to go, because there's no skill need of hardcore, really, is there? It's a case of kill or be killed. You know, if you get seen out in the open, someone sees you, you're dead. So there's no skill in the way you maneuver to win gunfights. It is a case of once you're seen, you're dead. And the same goes for them. Once you see them, they dead. Unless you're like me and your shots don't register. I mean, there is a few times when my aim's just totally off. Because, like I said, I'm a noob. I'm not a noob. I'm actually, 10, 11 year veteran in Call of Duty. And that's what annoys me so much, and that's why I keep on buying it. Even though every single year I get disappointed. But it's a game you can have fun with. It can be fun. It's just finding the right mix. And like I said in my earlier video, it's about content. At the moment I'm playing hardcore team deathmatch, and I'm just leveling up weapons. You know, double weapon XP. May as well level up some weapons and get them going. But if I don't do that, I tend to play domination. Well, not so much domination anymore, but team deathmatch was a game type I didn't used to like, but I like it now. And kill confirmed. But even then, you go in the full map rotation, and it's the same thing. Every time I start off and I join a lobby, it'll join us mid-game in Miami. And then I'll go from Miami, and then it'll put me in satellite. Then I'll go from satellite into normally Moscow, and then out of Moscow, and normally puts me straight back into satellite. And then I'll maybe do another satellite, then it'll put me in Miami. The map rotation is not helping the fact that they've got no content, because I literally, when I play this game normally, I get the same 3 maps in rotation all of the time, and it's frustrating. There, look, that was the one I was on about. I'm going off on a tangent now, but I'll slow down wherever the parts are. And you can decide if it's just my aim or there's something wonky with hit detection. It might be me, I might just be cockeyed. But Anyway, the game will play through. I think there's only one more instance. And that's when I'm trying to hit Adler. But that might have been aim. What's the point of having... I think it's 10 maps now. And just putting the same 3 in rotation. I mean, even when I do this hardcore, I sometimes mix it up a little bit, you know. I'll put the Nuketown 24/7 playlist on in the hardcore game selection. And I'll also click Raid and Crossroads. And what do I always get? Nuketown all the time. Yes, that is one of them I picked, but I also picked another one in that rotation. But every now and then it'll chuck me a curveball. I'll maybe get 6 games of Nuketown and 1 game of Raid, another 6 games of Nuketown and 2 games of Crossroads. So it's... the game is a shambles. I wouldn't mind, but it's got all the potential in the world to be so much more. It really has. And I mean, like I touched on earlier, this is where we're at now. Everyone's locked up. A lot of people like myself don't work anymore. There's no work out there. And a lot of people, like me again, live on your own. So what are you going to do? You could get a subscription to Pornhub, but even that'll get boring. So, if you're like me, I play video games. Would I not prefer to crawl up in bed and get warm with a nice warm woman on the nights? Of course I would. But I'm a 41-year-old man who plays video games. That ain't gonna happen. So, this is where I'm at. Call of Duty, this is the one I was on about with Adler. First shot might have missed. I mean, come on. A second shot might have missed as well, to be fair, looking at that from a distance. Yeah, but... It is what it is. It's frustrating. I have any amount of video games to play. They don't really engage me and I get bored of them really quick. I mean, single player games, they can be fun. I mean, I currently re-downloaded Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and that is fun. Now you've got your squad mates in like you did in Wildlands, and that is fun. But it gets boring, monotonous, repetitive. And I've never took it online, to be fair. I've never played Breakpoint online. It might be different. But when I play online, this is what I think of. You know, Call of Duty. It's always been my online game. Well, I say it's always been my online game. I like Call of Duty 2. Call of Duty 2 on the Xbox 360. I think the big red one was on PC. And I've had them all since then. I didn't really get into multiplayer properly until... I think it was Modern Warfare 2. I didn't really play the multiplayer that much in Modern Warfare because back then I was a Ghost Recon player. Like Ghost Recon 2, Ghost Recon 2 Summit Strike. I was mad on them and they were my game of choice back in the day. But Modern Warfare 2, I did get into multiplayer and I was hooked ever since. It got me hooked. It drags me in. And then it's like, nah, son, nah. You just do as you're told. Shh. You don't need to have fun. Shh. Just play the game. That's where we're at now. Activision, patting us on the head saying, we've got your money, you don't have to have fun. It doesn't matter if you play. And I like the fact that you call us the vocal minority. How many people's actually playing the game? We've only got their words for it because we don't get player stats on the bottom anymore. How many people playing it worldwide or even in my region? And they keep on stating we're the vocal minority, but there's many a times, you know what this matchmaking's like, and you get kicked out the lobby and then you go back in. I play different game types and then I'm getting back in the same lobby 2 or 3 times of what I've just played. So either skill-based matchmaking just thinks we're the perfect match, or it does really struggle to find more players. Because another problem with this game is they've segregated the player base even more. They added crossplay, so PC, Xbox, PlayStation could all get together and play. But then, where that was supposed to combat the segregation, they created more, because now we've got multiplayer. We have the normal segregations between them all, which is deathmatch, domination, and free-for-all and stuff like that. But now we have, Fire Team, Dirty Bomb, or whatever it is, Fire Team. We have all these things. Same as Modern Warfare. We had, and then they had 2v2 gunfights, and they then added Warzone and the big mosh pit type thing they had. A ground war, I think it was, in Modern Warfare. They've added all these things, and they've they've just compressed Call of Duty. When you uncompress it, it's wasteless filler. It's just there to give it the illusion of substance. So, the way they see it, no matter what you like, we've got a game mode for you. But no, you haven't. You really, really haven't. This is a boring game. Modern Warfare 2019 was a frustrating game. It could have been good, like I said. The engine was absolutely fantastic. I love the engine on it. And the sound, oh, yeah, real guns, real sound. But it was the development team, Infinity Ward, and the way they just shunned the community. The arrogance of, it's our game, we'll do it our way. Yeah, but your game wouldn't make shit if it wasn't for the community. If the community didn't buy your game, you can put as much into it as you want, but you'll make nothing of it. And this is what they don't understand. They piss off the community, they don't sell the game. And Treyarch, Infinity Ward and Activision, your names are all tied to it, and you'll all be judged for it. We'll not buy your later products, no matter what they are. Anyway, goodbye folks, and thank you very much.